Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or maybe it's a good night. Whatever time you're watching this video, I greet you. My name is Chamaki Bebike, and today I'm going to be talking about teenagers and drug addiction. This is like drug education 101. Okay, I made a live video on my Facebook yesterday, but today I want to do this video on its own, not live, because I realized that after some time live videos are wiped off from Facebook. So I'm going to be doing videos and uploading later on Facebook and also on YouTube about addiction. This topic is very dear to my heart because I know what addiction can do in the life of someone. I can relate totally. I can relate. So this is a topic that is close to my heart, and I'm calling everybody. If you know you have a teenager, my mission is to prevent teenagers that have not started taking any drug not to start, because it's difficult to rehabilitate somebody that is already addicted. Okay, it's difficult, it's almost impossible unless with the intervention of God. So yesterday I said that I watched a video where some teenagers were lined up. What did they do? They jumped fence and went to somebody's house to go and steal. And all of them, they were asked, do you smoke? Yes. This one said, I smoke anguru. I don't know the one that is anguru. I'm sure it's marijuana. The other one said, they smoke SK. I don't know the one that is SK. There are a lot of things they smoke now that make them high and do a lot of things. So what exactly is addiction? Addiction is when you get so used to doing something or taking something that you can't stop, even if it's bad for you. It's like your brain gets hooked and keep wanting more. Okay, that's addiction. And yesterday when I went out, I saw a very handsome young man, and he was just behaving anyhow. He's still dressed well, but his mind has gone. And I'm sure he smokes, because according to the person around, he said that this guy smokes. And that is it. He has gone. You were just moving around. You were shouting, talking to invisible people. And that's hallucination. That's one of the effects of taking drugs. All right, let's continue. There are different ways. Yesterday I talked about different types of addiction. Something that you can take that you can become addicted to. We looked at substance addiction. Substance addiction include alcohol. Alcohol is addictive, and you can become addicted to alcohol. Alcohol, drug addiction, drug SK, marijuana, cocaine, all right? And there are a lot of them now. I don't even know their name. There are many things they smoke now. A lot of them. And also cigarettes. A lot of teenagers start from cigarettes and now graduate to other things that are higher, because once they start, that very high feeling they felt at that beginning time, they may not get it again. They keep smoking to know whether they will get that high, and it's never going to come. That's when they become addicted, and they want to get that very initial high they got. And when they now keep smoking cigarettes, the cigarette will not give them that high. They want to go to marijuana, and marijuana will not give it to them. They want to go to cocaine until the person is off. And we also have another type of addiction, behavioral addiction. Behavioral addiction is when somebody is addicted to a kind of behavior, like gambling. Gambling a lot of adults are even addicted to betting. A father will be paid salary and he will go straight to betting shop to go and bet. That's an addiction. Bet all his whole salary. That's a serious problem. And most of these things starts from teenage age. It's difficult to start these things as adults. It's actually very difficult. That's why I'm raising this campaign now to educate everyone about all these things, so that you will start, as a parent, you start on time to educate your children, because these things are not mentioned anyway. We need to start mentioning it now, because the devil is going over time, is working over time, and on time is trying to recruit members on time. So we cannot wait until children are already addicted before we start doing something, praying. No, we need to prevent it. They say prevention is better than cure, and it's actually very better to prevent drug abuse than to rehabilitate an addicted person. It's almost impossible. So we also have another behavioral addiction is internet addiction, social media. There are children that are addicted to their phone. I know a child at my school that came for a birthday party and came with a tablet. People are playing, other children are playing, and she is sitting down playing with it, and that's not good. And the mom was there looking at him, and sure, the mom actually, and that boy likes to stay on his own. It's not good. If you have a child that likes to stay on his own, encourage that child to go out and play with other children. It's not a good thing. Every time they're on their phone, playing with invisible, as in real people, instead of interacting with human beings, it's not a good thing. It's not even good for their eyes. So internet can be addictive. Gadgets, phone, all these things can be addictive. Even the one that is not connected to the internet, it can be addictive. We need to control it. Even though these children are born into the internet age, we need to control it and channel it into a very profitable venture. They should not just be on the internet doing nothing. They should be doing something profitable with it. That's why I have a program I run for teenagers where they learn some skills with their smartphone. I will drop the link to it's a free videos on my YouTube channel here. I will just drop the playlist. You can go and learn. Your child should learn some skill they can do with their smartphone, so that they will not just be playing around with smartphone. It's not good. It's not healthy for them. Okay. The next addiction, behavioral addiction, is sex addiction. Sex addiction is terrible. A lot of young people are addicted to sex. They can't go a night without having sex, and it's dangerous, very dangerous. Another one is shopping addiction. Some people, once money enters their hand, they're going to buy something, and they will grow with this. You will think it's not a problem until an adult will receive salary and will just go and buy with no plan of tomorrow, of savings, anything, just spend. That's a problem. Another one is food addiction. Once there is food, you must eat. They keep eating, 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 eating. It's a problem. Another type of addiction is, all these ones I mentioned are behavioral addictions. Another type of addiction is process addiction. That's we have work addiction there, exercise addiction, video game addiction. Okay. Another type is codependency and emotional addiction. That's attachment to a parent or a relationship. Yeah. There are people that they're always attached to, even adults. That's why some young ladies, even when they're married, they are still attached to their parents. I'm not saying you should detach from your parents, but at a stage in life, you need to detach, start making decisions on your own. So that's a form of addiction too. So addiction is a very serious case. A lot of, I don't know why I'm just led to be talking about this addiction now, but it's a series. It's a serious series. We are going to be talking about it. This one is just, I just mentioned what addiction is and different ways addiction can be, different types of addiction. Tomorrow we are going to be looking at something else, maybe what causes, the reason why teenagers go into drug in the first place. We need to look at that tomorrow or in next video. So I encourage you to share this video with anybody that you know has a child that is a mother, a teenager, anybody. Addiction is bad. I can relate to what addiction can do. My immediate elder brother is dead, and it was addiction that killed him. He was addicted to, I don't even know what he was smoking. That was how his life was wasted, and at the end of everything, he died. That's a few years ago. We have forgotten about him, but that his life still, I still feel pain because that's a very talented boy, born artist. As a child, that my brother was already drawing. He can draw somebody like sitting down, complete. But the devil just came and stole him early from secondary school. We didn't know he was a boarder. He lives in boarding as a boarder in school. When they come back for holiday, you won't even know. He would just be sleeping. Nobody knew until the day, the thing, I don't know what they smoked that day, and he went off. And there is a particular guy that was recruiting all of them in that boarding school. That's why if you have a child that is in boarding school, you need to start asking them deep questions. When they come back for holiday, ask them questions. Don't just say, let them go, let them go. When they come back, ask them questions. Ask them questions. So ask them deep questions. Let them answer you. And when they are telling you those things, don't be in a place of, don't listen to respond. Listen to understand. I can relate to what addiction can do. It's not a burden I pray for my enemy. I will still be telling you some stories about my brother in the next episode, but all I'm saying is that take this addiction in for education, awareness seriously, and educate your child. Don't keep it and say they will learn it. Who will teach them? Who will teach them? Nobody will teach them. These are things that we need to teach the children by ourselves. So you teach them the right one so that the devil and his agents outside there will not teach them the wrong one. So I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to educate you that you need to start sharing information about drugs, addiction with your child, even if that child is 5 years old. A lot of things are happening now. The devil is not waiting for the children to grow before he attacks them. He's catching them young. So we need to educate them on time to let them know. A lot of young boys are in psychiatric homes. It's not spiritual problem, it's addiction. It's addiction. A lot of people are people that don't even have relations that will take care of them down the road. It's not spiritual problem, it's not Bluetooth, it's not village people. It's addiction, what they smoked. So this is just the first video for this series. I will encourage you to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be aware when the next video drops. Alright? And share this video to everybody that you believe needs this information. God bless you.